Hey guys, my name's Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So I wanted to share 3 fast and easy fall decorations that I made, and these were really affordable and budget friendly to make. I just used items that I already had in my house from like years prior, so it's always really good to upcycle old decorations. And the best part about these is that you can leave them up all the way until December. So let's just get started. Okay guys, so for our first project, we're gonna make a fall wreath. And so these are a bunch of leaves and flowers that I've had from years prior, and most of the leaves and all the flowers are from Dollar Tree, and then some of the other leaves and like tiny pumpkins are from Joann's. And I'm gonna attach them to this wreath. I think I got this at either Michael's or Dollar Tree. I can't remember because I've had this for so long. So I'm gonna glue 2 leaves together, and that's how wide I want my wreath. And then you guys can just see how I'm gonna glue everything down. And I'm keeping the same pattern of gluing all throughout my wreath. So now that my wreath is nice and full, I'm gonna glue on these glitter leaves that I had extra from last year, and I got these from Joann's. And I remember these came with these holly berries that I glued on, and then I also glued on some little pumpkins. Next, I'm gonna glue on 3 of these big sunflowers that are from Dollar Tree. Taking this wooden Hello Pumpkin sign that I got from Michael's last year for about $2, I'm going to paint it white, and then I'm going to hot glue this onto my wreath. Okay guys, so for our second project, I'm going to make a fall sign out of Dollar Tree products. So you're going to want to grab one of their wooden boards like this, and then some of their fall wooden leaves that they have. I think there's like 6 or 7 in a pack, but you only need 4. The first thing I'm going to do is paint my wooden board in olive green, and if you don't have olive green, all you have to do is add a little bit of red to your regular green and it'll make an olive green. This next step is optional, and I'm going to use some wood filler to fill in the little holes on the leaves. And now I'm just going to paint my leaves. I sketched out the word fall onto my leaves and then I painted them. I'm going to use these wooden skewers from Dollar Tree as the border to my sign. And so I cut them down to the size that I needed them to be, and then I attached them to my board using some hot glue. Now I'm going to place my leaves where I want them to go, and I'm going to glue them using some E6000. Okay guys, so for this last project, we're going to be making no-sew pillow pumpkins. I'm going to be using Sherpa fabric that I've had in my closet for a while, but you could also use old sweaters to do this. For this, however high your fabric is, that's how tall your pumpkins are going to be, and the width of it is how wide your pumpkin will be. I'm going to be using some thick twine for this project, and whatever kind of string you use, make sure that it's thick and that it won't break when you pull at it. And so before we start, make sure that you have the ugly side of the fabric facing you right now. Place your string by the bottom section of your fabric, and we're going to fold it over like this. Taking my hot glue gun, I'm going to glue the fold down like this, and it's very important that you don't get any hot glue on your string, and so I'm making sure that I can pull it back and forth after every time I glue to make sure that it's not glued down. By the way guys, I'm just using regular Dollar Tree glue for this. This glue really sticks to fabric really well. Make sure you do this exact same thing that we did to the bottom to the top of your fabric too. Okay, so now flip your fabric over to the nice side that you want showing for the outside. So for me, it's going to be the Sherpa side, and then fold it in half. Slightly open it at the ends, and we're going to hot glue this together right along here. Pick whichever side you want your bottom to be and pull the string tight, and then tie it together just using a basic knot. Next, flip the fabric inside out so you can have the good side on the outside, and then now you can just start stuffing your pumpkin with some pillow filler. Once you have your pumpkin as full as you want it to be, pull out the strings on the top of your pumpkin and then close it up. I'm taking some more twine, and I'm going to use this so that we can add in the ribs on our pumpkin. I'm going to place my twine evenly down the middle of the pumpkin and then flip it over, and then I'm going to tie it. Also make sure to pull tightly on this because that's what's going to give us like the rib effect. And then twist it and then go down evenly on the other side of the pumpkin. So you're going to have something that looks like a plus or a cross, and then I'm just going to tie it off. And because I'm paranoid, I also added some hot glue on top of the knot so that it would stick together. I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time at an angle from where we just did it. So this is going to give us a total of 8 ribs. For the stem of the pumpkin, I'm just going to use some scraps of the Sherpa fabric I had and roll it up using some hot glue. Right here, I'm cutting it down to the size that I want my stem to be. And now I'm just going to wrap it up in twine. you should end up with a stem that looks like this. And for this next part, I'm going to show you guys with a different pillow I made. I couldn't find the footage from the one I was making. So I'm just adding a bunch of hot glue to the bottom of the stem, and then I'm just going to glue it onto the top of our pumpkin. And then to make the stem look a little better on the pumpkin, I'm taking some more yarn and I'm just going to wrap it around the bottom part of the stem, kind of making the stem look a little bit wider on the pumpkin at the bottom. And I just kept doing this until I was happy with how it looked. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys try some of these out and subscribe for more DIYs, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!